get. Your day, night, honey, it's gonna get better once your perception gets better. Okay, and that's a promise. Okay, and like the younger generation say, that's on God. Okay, all right. I really want you to get this. Okay, I really, really want you to get this and understand this. Okay, your life is going to get better once your perception gets better. Now we all have two choices, one or two choices. Okay, we can say everything in my life is working out for the greater good. That's one. Or we can say things that's showing up in my life, it don't want me to win. Okay. But I know everything that shows up in my life is for the greater good. My question to you today is, how come you don't know you the greatest? Okay, that's what I really want to know. I really want to know how come you don't know that you're the greatest. Not that you believe, okay? Because, I did a video earlier and I said believe. I said, hold on now. A belief is something that you can change, okay? A knowing is something that is innate, okay? It's like like you know your name, okay? Same exact thing, same exact concept. Why don't you know that you're the greatest, okay? For some, I do understand and give. Okay, sometimes people are seeking a validation from someone else telling them they the greatest. But my thing is you should know that you're the greatest. You are one of a kind. There could never be another like you. Okay? And when you start looking at yourself and understanding, hold on now, hold on, okay? The stuff that I've been programmed and conditioned to believe, honey, that ain't even my true self, okay? Get the books, okay? Psycho Cybernetics, okay? If the self image is set up in a sense where as though, honey, you have been failing, that means that you need to create a different self image. If what you have been doing, but one second. I just feel it needs somebody on here may need to hear this. Okay. Somebody and I keep on reading this to stick it to my subconscious. All right, because I tell you guys all the time, the subconscious, it does not know fantasy from reality. And the way that you was programmed, okay, the way you was programmed through repetition, it is because of that you have a self-image that is not, hey, Penelope, peace here, baby, Penelope, peace here, peace there. It's because of that you have a self-image of yourself that you don't even know you the greatest. Honey, I'm here to tell you, honey, I'm from United States. I'm here to tell you, you need to know that you are the goddamn greatest. And you do not need validation. Validation is for parking. Okay? And last time I checked, you wasn't trying to park. Okay? Last time I checked, you wasn't trying to park. Okay? That's for validation. You ain't need no goddamn validation. You don't need nobody to tell you exactly what you are. Okay, you should be telling your damn self that anyway. You should be getting up in the morning, looking yourself in the mirror. Honey, I was saying my goals today, this morning, okay? I felt so excited. Okay, I could not hide it. I had to do a video. And I was in the mirror saying my goals. Honey, when you saying your goals and you executing them, you got to look at it like, honey, I know where I'm going. Okay, thank you. Norwegian, I think, boys. Okay, you like, honey, you late. Okay, maybe this not the law for you. Okay, so anywho, you need to know where you're going. But I'm gonna just read this to you. I'm just gonna read this little bit because I want you to get this. I really want you to get this. Okay, because honey, we're gonna win together. Okay, we will win together. You will change their stinking thinking. What's going on in your mindset? Okay, by choice, and you get to do so. You get to look at your life and say, you know what, God damn it, this do not serve me. This do not work. What I've been programmed to do, it ain't for me. See, you sticking to a program system that is operated from all the way from the 1600s. Okay, It ain't working for you. It's in the 1600s. Yeah, perhaps it worked. Is a option. Oh, you always wanted an afro, honey? If you can't get an afro, get you a wig. What's an afro like? Powerful. Honey is powerful, okay? All right. But I'm quite sure your hair is gorgeous too. All right. Understand your hair is gorgeous too, all right? But it's goddamn powerful. When you walking around and you walking around in your crown and you know exactly who you are, okay? All right? But I'm quite sure your hair is absolutely gorgeous too. All right? You have hair the way you have hair for a reason. All right? So don't look at somebody and say, "Oh, I always wanted the..." Honey, you could get you a wig. Okay? If you want the afro, you could go get you a wig. But honey, flaunt your hair. I'm thinking it's straight, okay? But flaunt your hair, honey, flaunt it. All right. But I wanted to, honey, you gonna subscribe just because I'm pretty? Now come on for Penelope, okay? Subscribe because of the message, not because I'm pretty, okay? Because what if something happened to me and I don't look this way no more? So it's conditioned, huh? It's conditioned. All right, listen. I want you guys to get this. All right, go get the book. I've been talking about this book for the longest. Okay, I've been talking about this book for the longest, and I keep telling you guys about this book. I mean, it's. I only can suggest. Okay, it's up to you to start taking the action and say, you know what. My life, it can improve from wherever it is. Okay, because that's how I looked at my life. I said, you know what, Dina, hold on now. Hold on now. Okay, you know your life could goddamn improve. Okay, what are you going to do to get a step closer to where you desire to be? What are you going to do each and every day to get a step closer to where you desire to be? What could I do? I could write my goals down. Okay, I could read the book. And I'm going to read this book. I'm going to read this part, okay? Get a new mental picture of yourself. That's what's holding you back from all the stuff you say you desire. That mental picture that you have, that someone have given you, okay? Those stinking thinking belief systems, how you view yourself is wrong, okay? Is wrong and is not working. So therefore, you have to do something different. Or, okay, insanity. You know, some people keep saying, well, I'm going to keep doing the same exact thing. And they hope and pray in luck for something new to occur. And it don't. And they don't. Okay? They don't. Okay, Penelope, I see you, honey. For life. Okay, PC, baby. Hey, Lego girl. And it don't. Okay, so I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read this real quick. It say the unhappy failure type personality cannot develop a new self-image. You trying to develop a new self-image, but you still have the old self-image that you a failure, that you can never do anything right. That everything that you touch, it turns into trash, like Forky from Toy Story. Okay, I don't know if you guys seen Toy Story. Okay, well Forky. But that's one of my movies. I like watching it, okay? Because Forky in Toy Story, he thought he was trash, okay? He kept saying he was trash. And I forgot, I don't know if it wasn't Andy. Andy was the kid. And it wasn't Buzz Lightyear. It was Woody. Woody kept telling Forky that you're not trash. And some of you guys really believe that you're trash. Some of you guys really believe that you can't do no better. Some of you guys believe that you're not worthy of greatness. Some of you guys really believe that you're not great. You really believe that. You don't even know what you are capable of. You don't even know all your potential that you have locked in within you. You don't even know how such a magnificent person that you truly are. You are operating from someone else's belief system, what someone else have told you and programmed you to believe that was the real you. And honey, I am here to tell you that is not the real you. The person that you keep on showing up as, the insecure, not good enough, not worthy enough, that person, that is not the real you. So it says, develop a new self-image by pure willpower. Okay? Deciding to. You got to decide. Like when I recommend these books, okay? And I'm just like, how many of you guys went and got the damn book? Perhaps, probably none of you. But that's neither here nor there. You can't ask life to give you something new if you're not even willing to take the first step. You believe that you are going to get something new because you cried, begged, prayed, got on your knees, and just felt like, oh, well, I'm going to get something. No, that's not how this here thing works. It works based upon your perception of yourself. If you perceive yourself to be not good enough, guess what? You're not gonna show up. You're gonna still walk around with that tainted image. You're still going to date the people that you tend to date. Why? Because you don't think you're good enough. You're gonna stay in those toxic relationships. The reason you're gonna stay in the toxic relationships, because you have this self-image of that's what you deserve. I know, I used to be there. I used to feel like I needed to stay in certain relationships because at least I was in one. And I am here to tell you, if your self-image don't change, honey, ain't nothing finna change. Because you attract what you attract based upon what you feel to be true about yourself. Okay, there must be some ground, some justification, some reason for deciding that the old picture that's not working, that clearly isn't working, okay, of the self is in error. Okay, it's an error. It don't work. Okay, it's for you to it's time for you to see, like, you know what, goddamn it, this picture, it just don't work. I know my mama been doing it. I know my grandmama been doing it. I know my daddy been doing it. I know my family has been doing it, but it just don't work for me. It don't work. And although they've been doing it for so many years, and you just think like, oh, well, this is the way things supposed to be. Honey, that is not the way things supposed to be. You can take a look at your life and see what you producing if it's working for you. You don't need a rocket scientist to look at your life and where it shows evidence that it ain't working. You can look at your life and where people say money is the root of all evil, okay? But those same exact people are going to a job each and every day they going to a job each and every day to get a paycheck. But they saying money is the root of all evil. So my question is, why don't you work for free? If you really feel deep down inside that money is the root of all evil, why don't you go to their job for free then? See, certain belief systems, they just don't work. Certain ideologies that we have been practicing and doing, they just don't work. They don't work. They outdated. Okay, it's time for you to get with the new. It's time for you to get with the new. Okay. I used to say on my Facebook lives, honey, you don't know me, okay? Okay, because this is the new. It's time for you to start looking at your life and saying, you know what, I deserve better than the way I have been showing up. I deserve something that is so magnificent that I don't quite know exactly how I'm going to get it, but I'm going to put it out into the ether. I deserve to have that vehicle. I deserve to be in those relationships. I deserve to have time, money, freedom. I deserve that. And you have to look at yourself and say you deserve it, because the truth of the matter is you do deserve it. Now that programming that you got within your mind, It's going to tell you, come up with all excuses. No, don't do this today. Do it another day. You know, don't be seen. Don't make the videos. Don't go for the walk. Why you want to go to the gym? It's gonna make all types of it's gonna make all types of excuses, and it's up to you to say, you know what, I deserve this. I deserve better than the way I've been living. But it's up to you. Because life is so wonderful and so beautiful that we have free will. But let me tell you something. Free will do not exempt you from violating the laws of this here universe, and then you don't get a effect behind it. Because we have free. Yeah, you're right. We do have free will. But it's just free will going against the laws of this here universe. Because there's laws up in this universe. All right. It says, there must be some ground, some justification, some reason for deciding that the old picture of the self is in error and that a new picture is appropriate. You cannot merely imagine a new self-image unless you feel that it is based on truth. Experience has shown that when a person does change his self-image, he has the feeling that for one reason or another, he sees or realizes the truth about himself. Science has now confirmed what philosophers, mystics, and other intuitive people have long declared. Every human being has been literally engineered for success by his creator. Every human being has access to a power greater than himself. So what you waiting for? This means you. As Emerson said, there are no great and no small. If you were engineered for success and happiness, then the old picture of yourself as unworthy of happiness, a person who was meant to feel, must be in error. It must be an error. So that person that you think that you are, that you keep on showing up as, that's an error. That's not correct. Because you have so much potential within you. So much potential. Nobody could ever tell you what the hell you're capable of. No one. But as long as you allow people to classify you and tell you what you are capable of, tell you that you don't deserve a certain lifestyle because of your skin color or whatever it is, or because the way you grew up, as long as you are allowing people to classify you and you are fitting into that classification, meaning somebody could say you stupid and then you walk around thinking you're stupid. Wow. I don't give a damn if it was a teacher who said it. I don't care who said whatever they say. Oftentimes when people say stuff, majority of the time they speaking from their own limitations. Because if I look at myself in such a high limelight, okay, I'm not gonna pick out your flaws, or I'm not gonna pick out, you ain't good enough, or I'm not gonna say that to you. Because honey, I know, okay, how magnificent I am. And how beautiful and amazing and how educated. And education, it means educo. It means to draw within, draw out. Whatever you got within you, it means to draw out. So even some of the stuff that we say, that we have been programmed to say, even some of that shit ain't right. Stop looking at yourself like you're not good enough. Understand that you are the greatest. There's only one like you. Understand that you are worthy, you're deserving, you are amazing, you are absolutely brilliant. Stop showing up based upon what the classification said. Stop showing up based upon what your mama, your daddy, or whomever may have said. Stop showing up as that person. Show up like the real you, the amazing you, the phenomenal you, the brilliant you, the bright you, the smart you, the beautiful you, the perseverance you, the integrity you. Show up as that person and watch your life change. And with that being said, I love you guys and I catch you guys on the next one. Peace.